Hi, I'm Coach Corey Wayne, and this is my video coaching newsletter. And the topic of today's newsletter is going to be, for you entrepreneurs out there, choosing the right business name for your company and a great web address that people will remember. I got a quick email here from one of my readers who is not only is he working on his dating and his relationship and his pickup skills, he's got a great girlfriend in his life. He's written to me before. But one of the things he's doing is he's focusing on, as a man, in order to be as successful as possible as you can be with women, you got to focus at being your best personally. Like what I like to say that I borrowed from Steve Jobs, which is he always talked about being insanely great or having insanely great products. Well, the idea is you want to be insanely great as a man. And in order to be insanely great as a man, you have got to focus on your purpose in life, your career, your mission, your business, what it is that you do day in and day out. What do you spend most of your time during the week doing? You've got to do something that you're passionate about. In this particular reader, he's in the process of starting a business that involves fitness and martial arts. And so he writes to me, he says, "Hello, Corey. I'd like to express my thanks for your advice on how to build a business. I've gone in and made a website using WordPress, awesome, and have created an email account people can use to contact me with questions about fitness and martial arts. Awesome, good job. At the moment, I'm looking for a catchy title for my website, but can only come up with fitness and martial arts. And any tips on how to choose a great sounding title for your business?" Here's the idea. When you're creating a business, the whole focus of your business is to do a few things, or ideally one thing, really great. Like if you look at Apple, like I talk about that because I've been reading Steve Jobs' biography, and besides, it's the most valuable company in the world, and when you look at their numbers, it's just fucking ridiculous. Well, the one thing that Steve Jobs taught, and I watched Tim Cook, who's the CEO of Apple currently, who taught him the power of focus, on focusing on just a few things and being really awesome at it. And so as a business owner, you want to communicate to your potential customers because, I mean, at the end of the day, people want to know. You got to communicate in a matter of, you got about like 3 seconds to catch somebody's attention on the internet. In other words, why the fuck are you worth my time? That's basically what the customer wants to know. Why the fuck are you worth my time? And so your business name and your website name should be something that's easy to remember, and it should communicate exactly what pain you can solve of theirs. And so in your particular case, you're in the fitness business, and you obviously use martial arts and fitness together. And so what is the purpose? What do you do? What do you actually do? Because if you just focus on martial arts, then the only people that are going to contact you are people that are looking for martial arts. But, because I remember one of your previous emails, you talk about how martial arts has helped you become a better man, more centered in your life. And obviously you've got all the things that you've learned from me, and I'm sure you're teaching some of these things to your clients that you learned from me as well, because it helps them be better. And so the thing that you got to figure out is, what are you in the business of? What is your USP, or what is also known as your unique selling proposition? The whole purpose of a business is to provide a useful product or service that people want. And so you're probably combining coaching, personal development, personal growth, martial arts, and fitness, all as a way to improve the quality of people's lives. And so the idea is, in your web, like my website address is understandingrelationships.com. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, understandingrelationships.com. Well, it's pretty obvious what the fuck my business is about from those two particular words and what I can do by the word understanding. Like I've got another client of mine that I'm working with who's in the process. He may be starting a blog because he loves fixing up old cars. And so you want something that's easy to remember. So it'd be something like Classic Custom Cars, or something that's really easy to remember. Or you look at some of the businesses that are, like I've got another web domain that I own that I'm eventually going to build into a business, which is just going to teach other entrepreneurs and business professionals things just like this, which is how to build a successful business on the web that actually works. Because as an entrepreneur, before I got into the self-help business, when I needed web help, I always went to outside people. And it was very expensive. And if you know much about the internet, nobody really teaches you how to be successful at the internet. And there's millions of guys out there that will build you a gorgeous looking website. But there's absolutely hardly anybody that can build you a good website that'll actually work. And so I own this web domain called websitesthatactuallywork.com. I mean, that completely communicates what it does. Websitesthatactuallywork.com. As a business owner, you can go there, and right away, once I actually start building this out, you'll be able to tell just from the name what the hell it's about. Especially if you're a business owner, you get there. That's the biggest complaint, because I have lots of friends that are entrepreneurs and business owners, and that's the biggest complaint that we all have about web developers. Is there are a dime a dozen guys that can build you a great looking website, but none of these guys can build you a website they can say will increase your sales by X amount, that will say you'll generate leads. They don't know, but they know how to build great websites. And so by having a name and focusing on a product or service, so when you choose your name for your business and for your website, it's got to be something that's easy to remember, easy to spell out. Like you've got the and sign. You'd end up having to buy 2 or 3 web addresses if you put the word and in there in your web address. So just make it something very simple that's easy to remember. Like if it's martial arts or it's fitness, Fun and Fabulous Fitness, or funfabulousfitness.com, fabulousfitness.com, or Outrageously Fit, or something that communicates what benefit people are going to get by going to your website. I mean, my website, understandingrelationships.com, when people come to my website, obviously it communicates that they're going to understand something about relationships. Obviously, when they get there, it's a lot more about picking up, dating, and relationships. It's all about your relationship to money, your relationship to your business, your relationship to your body, because all of those are a factor in you being a successful man. And the more successful you are as a man, the more money you make, and the happier you're going to be, because money just simply gives you choices that you can do more things and arrive to your problems in style, so to speak. So, and he's got one other question here. What is your going rate for a phone coaching session? Obviously, you can go to the products tab on my website if you want to book a paid phone coaching session with me, so I can consult with you to help you with your business name, or to help you come up with a vision and a focus that you can focus on your business, so you can focus specifically on what your unique gifts and talents are. Just go to my website, click the products tab on any page, and just follow the instructions. So I will talk to you soon.